we go as a team to Hurley's.
No, Anne's right. We're a team. We're all going out together.
Let's give this crowd a show. Go.
Parks and Recreation is a show that takes place in a small town in Indiana called Pawnee. The show revolves around a random group of people that work in the parks department of their local government. All the characters have their own unique personalities, just as any other show, but a character that especially stands out to me is Ron Swanson, the boss of the parks department.
I mean, it was a short walk, but it was pretty luxurious, right?
Okay. Everybody smile away. Smile away. Stop waiting on my arm, Andy. Babe.
I'm holding the dog. He is peeing. He is now peeing. And I'm putting him down.
No, Ronnie only has 3 legs. No.
Ron not only gives off the impression of the classic all-American man, but it looks like he lives by it too. Ron mentions several times throughout the show that he cares about nothing. However, I don't find this to be true. So now we're going to find out if Ron does care about anything, and if so, what is it? And why does he work so hard to make it look like he doesn't care about it?
If any of you need anything at all, too bad. Deal with your problems yourselves like adults. I would prefer that she ask me for my permission so I can say no. I like saying no. It lowers their enthusiasm.
Hey, Ron. You're not gonna slaughter that pig here, are you?
Not to worry. I have a permit.
This just says I can do what I want.
I am the director of the Parks Department, and this is a park.
I want to be your assistant.
Really? You hate it here?
So do you. I'll make sure you don't have to go to any meetings. If anyone comes to see you, I'll scare them away.
Wait, April, if you had to choose between these 2 ties.
You're hired.
As we can see so far, Ron not only portrays himself as the manly man who cares about nothing, he actually tells us that he doesn't care about anything. But if he really didn't care, would he have to print out a sarcastic piece of paper like that just to respond to the park ranger? I don't know. But with that being said, if Ron isn't going to tell us exactly what he cares about, then we're just going to have to find out.
Is there a project you're working on?
I know more than you.
All right.
I am starving. I haven't had lunch since yesterday, so I'm going to head over to Callahan's.
Oh, no. Don't go there. They totally skimp on pickles. Let me go to Big Head Joe's for you. They have the most insane burritos.
I don't much go for ethnic food.
No. Trust me. They have one that's called the Meat Tornado. Literally killed a guy last year.
You had me at Meat Tornado. Thank you all for being here. Let's get started.
Wow. Great attitude, Ron.
Sorry, I was talking to these ribs. Just give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Wait. I worry what you just heard was, give me a lot of bacon and eggs. What I said was, give me all the bacon and eggs you have. Do you understand?
This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would. Can you guys run up ahead and set up the picnic?
Sure.
Where are they going with the food? I'm starving. I only had one breakfast.
Okay, relax. Look, what was going on back there? Why all the sniping?
Not exactly sure. The only one I know is Michael, and we're not exactly best friends. I'm hungry.
Okay, well, don't be such a baby. I cooked you some bacon for a trail snack.
I ate it already.
What?
I could smell it in your purse before I even parked my car. And now it's gone, and I hate everything. And I'll have the number 8.
That's a party platter. It serves 12 people.
I know what I'm about, son.
As we can see from the past few clips, Ron does in fact care about something, and that something is meat. More specifically, red meat. But why is it red meat that he cares so much about? This ends up begging the question, is it the taste of the red meat that Ron likes so much, or is it what the red meat represents? So, what exactly does red meat represent? Well, I think it could go all the way back into the era of hunters and gatherers, where the hunters were the men and the gatherers were the women. And the men would go out and hunt things such as deer, which again is red meat. Now, if we fast forward to this day and age, we can still see that the majority of people that are hunting are mostly males. At this point, we can conclude that even though Ron might still enjoy the taste of red meat, what he actually enjoys more is falling deeper into the category of a hunter, aka manly man.
Don't worry, I have tons more ideas.
Okay, so sorry.
New ringtone. Fishing relaxes me. It's like yoga, except I still get to kill something.
I will spend the day getting to know London's history.
History began on July 4th, 1776. Everything before that was a mistake.
The idea of men not supposed to be showing their emotions can date back to as far as when the first films were being released, and as time has gone by, this idea has only grown more relevant. And Ron has fully adopted this idea and very rarely shows emotion. Just as Freud points out in our textbook, Ron is masqueraded into what society wants him to be.
Do you exercise?
Yes, lovemaking and woodworking.
Do you have any history of mental illness in your family?
I have an uncle who does yoga.
Allergies?
Cowardice and weak-willed men. And hazelnuts.
Sexual history?
Epic and private.
Okay.
Freud suggests that we as men use this masquerade to actually protect ourselves from being hurt. So let's see what happens when Ron takes off that mask.
I did, okay? Is that what you want to hear? Oh, we're fine, Please, fine, take it easy.
When you meddle in someone's personal life, it's just so rewarding.
Yes, baby! Got it! Usual place.
Congratulate us.
Ron's got one just like it on his penis.
Oh, yeah.
What the hell happened to you?
Well,
So, is this the reason that Ron never shows emotion and acts like he doesn't care about anything? Because when he does care about something and does show emotion, it turns out something like this.
it's been kind of a crazy night.
Come back.
Can you turn the radio off? This is our song. Your song is Dancing on the Ceiling by Lionel Richie. Oh, wow, look at that. You shaved off part of your mustache. That's lovely.
I didn't shave it off. It rubbed off. From friction.
In conclusion, we can see now that much of what Ron really wants is actually masqueraded behind the manly man persona he gives off. Ron gives his peers this masquerade to protect himself from, well, as we can see, himself, but more importantly to protect this image he works so hard to portray to his employees in the Parks Department.
If you're watching this, it means that once again you have danced with the devil. Right now you're probably thinking, Tammy's changed. We'll be happy together. But you're only thinking that because she's a monstrous parasite who entered through your privates and lodged herself in your brain. So, you have two choices. 1, get rid of Tammy. Or 2, lobotomy and castration. Choose wisely. Stupid. This is a waste of time. You people have no idea what you're talking about.
That was you.
I'm Ron Swanson.